Our first stop was Kinshasa. To say that Congo's natural resources have been more of a curse than a blessing would be an understatement.
Conrad described this place as the vilest scramble for loot that has ever disfigured the human conscience. That was written in the 1800s.
Right around the time that Belgian colonists were stripping the country of its rich supply of ivory and rubber, killing nearly half the population in the process. In the 1960s, it was the United States that was after Congo's cobalt for its Cold War fighter jets, leading to its support for a dictator who renamed the country Zaire and embezzled billions of dollars. Today, it's the global demand for technology that is inadvertently fueling the conflict in Congo.
The statistics we read are staggering. 5 million people have died in the Congo because of this conflict since the mid-90s till about 2007. It's a huge number, the most since any war since World War II.
The government in Kinshasa says that the war is over. But Kinshasa is a long way from the jungles of eastern Congo, where most of the rebel groups and the minerals that finance them are located. So we needed to go east to find out what was really going on. One thing that had been drilled into our heads before we came to Congo was that you do not fly on Congolese airlines. This is a country whose aircraft are banned from European airspace. Last year, a crash that killed 20 people was the result of a crocodile escaping from a passenger's carry-on luggage. But with Goma being over 1,000 miles away, we didn't have much of a choice. And as it turned out, that flight would be the most comfortable experience of the days to come.
One thing we've noticed since we came here is that there are fires burning everywhere in Congo. I guess they're just burning their garbage. But it kind of feels apocalyptic at times. Watch out. We're in Goma. It's in eastern Congo, right on the Rwandan border. This has been the epicenter of the conflict since about 1994. It's also the center for humanitarian aid. There are 51 different international organizations based here. As you can see, there's UN guys everywhere around us. It's kind of chaotic. We're also pretty close to the mines where coltan is extracted from, and we're going to go check that out.
When we got to Goma, we met up with Tim Freitje, a veteran crisis and conflict photographer who's worked in Congo for years. He told us that we were underdressed for our trip to the cold mountain mining town of Numbi. So we went shopping.
I've got a nice polo here. I got a Minnesota Golden Gophers hoodie. Jake got a great Carhartt, but I think this might be a strong look when I'm going to interview the militia. Some woo wear. The only problem is it's fucking disgusting. Is it pretty good? Yeah. Yeah, you like it? I like he likes it. We got our outfits. Nope, they're not. Okay. So we're going to visit the mines today, the Numbi mines. It's where they extract coltan from.
And cassiterite, and tourmaline, and other precious stones.
This is Oreb. He's our new buddy. He's our new best friend. He knows everyone. He's a bit of a celebrity in these parts.
Bonjour. Je suis à Chimpi, une localité située à 10 km au nord de Matadi.
He's got a TV show. What's your show called?
Monisco Reality TV is the kind of Congo reality.
Is it safe to say that you're a Congolese reality TV star?
I'm a celebrity for many Congolese just because I tell them the stories which they
don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah.
I told stories about Congo.
But where did all these rebels come from in the first place? Most people know about the Rwandan genocide, Hutus killing Tutsis, but few understand how it led to a war in neighboring Congo. Here's a short version. Millions of Rwandan refugees streaming across the border. Among them, many of the Hutu soldiers involved in the genocide. Soldiers that the new Tutsi leadership in Rwanda wanted dead. Before long, Eastern Congo became home to a litany of armed militias supported by foreign countries.
We're on our way to meet the Mai Mai. They are a witch doctor militia and self-proclaimed protectors of Congolese soil. They are the most feared militia in the country. It is believed they have special powers. They can fly, they can disappear, and bullets pass through them like water. And we're going to go camping with them.
Most of the groups who have been using minerals to fuel their military operations have been from the countries surrounding Congo. The Mai Mai are a sort of patriotic response to this influx of foreigners, and they are the all too often overlooked link in the vicious circle that is conflict in Eastern Congo. As long as they're convinced that Congo is being corrupted by outsiders, they will keep fighting.
So we left Goma 3 hours ago, and on our drive here, again, beautiful Eastern Congo is stunning, but as we approached Masisi territory in this town that we're in now, things were getting worse. More humanitarian aid vehicles everywhere. Everybody here needs help, the locals. They're dirt poor and they're hungry. Horeb is going to talk to people to sort shit out, make sure we don't get in any trouble as we proceed. The Mai Mai agreed to, let us in to their world, which we're really excited to see.
This is the second time people thought I was Chuck Norris. I didn't even have a headband on.
As we were riding deeper into the jungle, we got stopped by a bunch of young guys with guns. We'd been told that the Congolese military, the FARDC, were a little rough around the edges, but there was something about these guys that made us nervous.
Hakuna shida, vinafikaka, tuwafanyie document. Later niwafanyie. I want to write to them something so that they let us go.
And that's when Horeb whispered to us that these guys were the dreaded Rwandan Hutu rebels, the FDLR. Basically, the last people in the world we wanted to run into.
I knew that these people we met on the way, the Rwandans, and not Mai Mai, just because they are speaking in Rwanda, and this is what the Mai Mai don't do.
Chie tulikatala kwa wale watu wanasemeka bongo kumbali. Nafona kiona ongea na mtu ndio anakuambia. Ndio maana turahisishia watu kama tunani kabisa. Mnapita msikizo. Wewe ukataka
Ungetuambia vile wafanya. Ungetuambia twende kwa colonel ndio tukumjie. Na mko mnapita. This is what people know about the FDLR. And if you don't collaborate also, you can pay your life.
We'd heard rumors that for some reason the Mai Mai and the FDLR were working together, but it wasn't until the creepy commander of their outpost gave us 4 of his armed guards to take us to the Mai Mai camp that we actually believed it. So we continued our journey through the jungle at night.
Did you see anything?